What is going on? We've got a world exclusive Megacorp booster box opening. As far as I'm aware, there are none of these out there on the interwebs. I wanted to keep this as a historical part of my museum behind me. But many of you requested that I open this, and because, well, there's really no reason in making these videos if not for all of you. Let's do it. I recorded a very long-winded kind of... God, the art in this set is so hot. Fine. Right now, the only place you can get Megacorp booster boxes... Whoa, what's this? Ooh. He mentioned something about... I talked to the owner of this... Well, the creator of this. I mentioned something about there being a premium foil in each booster box, and they don't really even know which one it is, so maybe that's what this is. But we've got a business here. I don't really know how the boosters are, like, laid out. But what I do know is, unlike... So it's 12 random cards, and there's 209 in the set. What I know is... high quality print, and we're just gonna kind of enjoy them together, right? We've got Public Holiday, we've got that event, Cybernetic Arm. I really hope that this game takes off, and I'm gonna put... Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna take all my Megacorp cards and put them in a box, and I'm gonna check in on it again in a few months. Pluton. And hopefully, what's interesting, what I probably didn't do a good job explaining in my first video was... Oh, here, let's look at... Are they all resources? So we've got resources, and we've got main deck cards. That's what it looks like we got. Gross. I really like the art. What do you all think of the art? I know, like, you could say, well, it's digital, you know, and that's not my thing. And I get that. And this looks a little comic booky. But I'm digging that. It doesn't mean that's, you know, like, that means nothing. You know what I thought was interesting is when I was at Gen Con talking to these guys, they were buying their own booster packs because they were looking for a card. One of the guys critical hit. Her facial expression like, man, she looks a little like a Johnny from Magic the Gathering. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put all these cards together and then build a couple decks. If you didn't see my overview of the game, or you didn't want to spend the time on the video, which I understand it was kind of long, I'm just wondering if there's ever going to be... Is it only ever going to be the one business in there? I guess maybe, huh? Golly. This art is such a welcome change to the PC A-Cup push that we got in a lot of, like, comic books and look, I like A-Cups too, but, you know. Oh, look at this. So in this pack, we've got one of the redemption cards. Look at that. That must be some certain amount of rarity. And look at, that's kind of... These are all interesting. This, if you can get into, like, the cyberpunk cardiac arrest, I mean, this is just fun stuff. Yes, Nost, indeed. The art I like, and the so essentially it's not anything like Magic the Gathering. Oh, here's another one. So I wonder if those are supposed to be in every pack or if they're random. I still haven't figured out. So this is a resource, and this, I mean, they're different, but you can redeem them. Maybe I'll talk to the Well, maybe I'll just get off my ass and go and see if we can redeem them. But what what I'm telling everybody is like, I mean, the booster box is cool. You can get them for $90 with free shipping if you use my promo code, or if you can get your local game store to get these in, or I believe ARG, at least at this time, is stocking these. So maybe I don't know if they sell stuff off their website, but I know they're doing the competitive events. I mean, I'm getting duplicates, but the set's pretty deep. 200 cards. I mean, that's a deep set. This, I feel like, this one box is going to, when added to my intro decks, it's going to make for a much deeper experience. Because the game is so... I don't know, it makes me feel stupid sometimes. Like, there's so much going on, and I feel like if I didn't know how to play Magic, like, it would be easier for me to learn. But I'm always like, how is this like Magic? Or how is that like Magic? And it really, if you just get Magic out of your head, man, grow wings. I like the lore of the people who do the DNA modification. I like that the whole inner turmoil. Like the Corp is kind of like down with modifying their bodies with cybernetics. And then you have like the DNA modifications. And then you have like the normies, whose leaders also have power. Golly, pleasure vessel. I mean, come on, but that's my thumbnail. Give me something. Oh my god, it's just a welcome change. So we have another redemption card here. Maybe I'll put all my redemption cards together and do a video of those too, and see what's going on with that. But you can basically mix and match your cards now. If you were gonna play for the Incarnate, you know, and it would make sense that there will be natural synergies, right? Like you have just stuff that naturally goes together. I'm kind of just getting swept up in the cards too. I guess like you're either gonna like or dislike that art style, and I know that a lot of, for example, Magic players are fond of the hand-drawn stuff. Me, I like it all. I'm not Magellan Apotheosis. You gotta pay dearly. At the end of your turn, if you control a disengaged character with 10 or more Magellan cell counters, you win the game. There's an alternate win condition right there. So these boxes are about $90. And again, I can't, you know, you've got to be able to, oh my God. You've got to be able to play the game. So I wouldn't just buy a booster box. That would make it would make building a deck really annoying. I mean, you have your, you know, get at least an intro deck or two. If you have the extra money and you're like, screw it, I want to get a booster box because I really dig this game, then do that. But man, they I really like the concept of bankrupting a business or actually buying your opponent. Like, that seems pretty, I mean, that appeals to me because, you know, my day job is in the business world, so to speak, and acquisitions and mergers and things like that happen in my daily life, or it's something that I deal with anyway. It's not like my business is acquired every day, but like you have share. I don't know. I just like the business. It's just so different than Magic. I think that's why I'm probably giving it like, golly, why I'm giving it a giving it a few extra points, right? I feel like I'm so ready for something different right now. Like when I looked at Epic the other week, the card game, which I have sleeved up behind me in that Ultimate Guard box. And now I'm going to sleeve up a couple decks of Megacorp. And then I'm going to have, what's going to be cool is, well, nerd cool, is I'm going to have like 5 Ultimate Guard, like triple stacks or whatever. Each one of them is going to have a different game in it, like Star Realms, Hero Realms, Megacorp, Epic, and Magic. And I'll be able to put them all in my backpack, you know? And I can say, yo, do you want to try, you want to play something else? And I can show people this game. This, I think, would take a little more time to explain. Epic's much easier. The pickup's much easier. But the designer of this game basically said, like, if you like Control, that type of Magic, you'll really like this game. And I totally get that. It's a driverless car fleet. It's very deep. There are many facets to the game, and there's 1,000 ways to you know, win the game. And I can see why that would appeal to somebody that likes Control. Now, you look at a game like Epic, and it's just like, I see how that game would appeal to the Timmy, the player that wants to just turn him sideways and smash face. Here we go. You see how they have like the cybernetics kind of weaved into their bodies? So instead of having this nice museum piece of Megacorp, I've opened it up, but I could put together 2 decks with the sample decks that I have and these cards, sleeve them up, and put like a little, one of the little rules books, Holstein Cowherd. It's just so bizarre. I love it. And like, just have that. I'm actually thinking of picking up a bunch of older games. I ordered one today off eBay that I can self-contain into a couple of decks. And I think it would be cool here at Unsleeved HQ. Golly. The manga is real. Or maybe. I don't know. You know, just always have a couple of games, so then when people come over, I can be like, hey, do you want to play Megacorp? Do you want to play Epic? Do you want to play Star Realms? Whatever. And then I'm going to go get, like, I bought some old Rage cards. If you're old like me, you remember that game. Now, there are, like, chase rares. I just don't know them. I'm just kind of showing these cards to you. Tentacle Symbiote. There definitely appears to be some, you know, giant moored worms. Some rarity. I really like how these cards look, to be honest. All right, last pack. So I uploaded a video kind of doing the best I could to explain it, but I still think the Megacorp TCG website and then their YouTube channel is like the best way to understand the game. I have a promo code that I do not make money from, but it will get rid of the shipping cost if you want to order these from Megacorp's website. I mean, if you're the type of person that wants to try something new, this is definitely way out there. And they went hard. You know, it's totally unique. In my opinion. At least to anything I've ever played. So that is the Megacorp booster box. My like ultra rare was Corp Enterprise foil version. Their foils are great. It's too bad that even though that Magic cards are printed in the exact same building, they can't seem to make them look as good. But anyway, that's Megacorp. This has been a new TCG Spotlight. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll talk to you again real soon.